pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'd like to start by asking the town clerk, Karen Gallo, to read the call to the meeting.
Town of East Lyme, notice of special town meeting, January 8, 2025, 7 p.m. Notice is hereby given of a special town meeting of the Town of East Lyme to be held on Wednesday, January 8, 2025, at 7 p.m. at the East Lyme Town Hall Upper Meeting Room for the following purposes. 1. To receive communications from the Board of Selectmen and the Board of Finance with respect to a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $75,000 to cover the cost of purchasing the below-listed equipment and services for the Department of Emergency Management. 2. To consider and act upon a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $75,000 to cover the cost of purchasing the below-listed equipment and services for the Department of Emergency Management. 2025 NSEF Special Appropriation for Awarded Grant-Funded Purchases. Item, 1/4 of EMD salary. Salary and fringe benefits, 7/1/24 to 9/30/24, in the amount of $33,485.65. 2020 Ford Interceptor EMD vehicle, including all installed equipment, $39,532. Phase 1 electrical project for EM trailers. Install RV electrical in lower lot to maintain readiness for deployment, $736.35. Wireless Vantage Pro 2 Plus for North Tower. Real-time severe weather monitoring allows for more accurate and timely warning decisions for the community. Provides continuous site-specific meteorological data that is invaluable for comprehensive emergency management planning such as evacuations and resource allocations, $1,246. Total of reimbursable awarded grant, $75,000. 3. To transact any other business proper to come before the meeting. This was dated at East Lyme, Connecticut, the 18th day of December 2024. It was posted on the signpost, posted on the town website, and advertised in the day paper.
Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to go over the ground rules before we start. Under Connecticut General Statute 7-6, to vote at this meeting, you must be an elector of the town, or you must be a U.S. citizen 18 years or older who owns a property on the grand list as of October 1st, 2024, in the amount of $1,000 or more. Under Connecticut General Statutes 9-360, any person who votes at this meeting who is ineligible to vote or is an eligible voter who votes more than once could be subject to a fine no less than $300 and no more than $500, prison for no less than 1 year and no more than 2 years, and be disenfranchised. Anyone who attempts to vote assuming the name of a legally qualified person shall be found guilty of a Class D felony and shall be disenfranchised. Please do not conduct dialogue amongst yourselves and address all questions through the moderator. If you wish to speak, please come to the podium and give your name and address for the record. If you are not eligible to vote, please make the fact known before you address the meeting. You may approve or disapprove an expenditure, reduce the expenditure, but we cannot increase the expenditure. In the event we need tellers and checkers, I appoint the registrar and assistant registrar if they're needed. They're here. So I'll start with item number 1, to receive communications from the Board of Selectmen and the Board of Finance with respect to the motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $75,000 to cover the cost of purchasing the below-listed equipment and services for the Department of Emergency Management. I do believe we received communications. Mr. First Selectman.
Good evening. Dan Cunningham, First Selectman. I live at 161 Main Street in Niantic. I can represent that the Board of Selectmen and the Board of Finance did communicate with the Board of Selectmen. Communications were received on 12/4 for the Board of Finance, and on 12/11, excuse me, I have it reversed. 12/4 by the Board of Selectmen, added comment, and the Board of Finance on 12/11. So I just wanted to put that on the record.
Thank you, Mr. First Selectman.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move to item 2, since we've received communications. Number 2 is to consider and act upon a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $75,000 to cover the cost of purchasing the below-listed equipment and services for the Department of Energy Management. 1 quarter of EMD salary, $33,485.65. A 2020 Ford Interceptor EMD vehicle, $39,532. Phase 1 electrical project for EM trailers, $736.35. And wireless Vantage Pro 2 Plus for the North Tower at $1,246 for a total amount of $75,000. Do I hear a resolution? We have one. Do we have a second?
Second.
Yeah, we have a second. Would anyone like to be heard? If so, please come to the podium. Would anyone like to be heard? Would anyone like to be heard? Okay, seeing none, we'll move to the question. All those in favor in approving the expenditure signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Ayes have it. Motion passes. We will now move to item 3, transact any other business proper to come before the meeting. Seeing we have none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.